Now it's time for the best part, and that is to convert all these leads. To do that, of course, you're going to need a proper web page or landing page, a compelling offer, and a perfect call to action. And with all that hard work that we've been doing these past few days on generating leads and analyzing your competition, this is where it all pays off. So that's what we're talking about today. It's Matt, the marketing guy, coming at you here from Shift. We are focusing on converting our leads to customers. One of the most important things for any business is to maximize leads. So we're definitely going to dive right into it. Let's talk about landing pages first, because it's important to note you never have a second chance to make a first impression. Once people visit your page, your design and copy need to be immediately inviting to them. So that encourages them to stay, and it helps them to navigate through your site relatively easily. Otherwise, they'll leave. So whether you realize it or not, after you click on an ad or a link at an end of a blog or video, which is a call to action, you probably end up on a website or landing page. This is where most people come to download an infographic, start a free trial, join a mailing list, watch a video, or make a purchase. Here are the key elements of an effective landing page, which we're going to dive into in just a little bit. But it's important to really wrap your mind around what a landing page is. Notice we mentioned it could be a website. After you read the blog, you get to the end of the blog, it says learn more or continue reading, you click it, takes you to a page. Might take you to a website, might take you to a landing page. Both pages that it directs you to are known as a landing page. Really all it is just a place to collect visitors, collect people who are interested, collect leads, all in one spot that you can track and analyze. So let's start there with the content. First and foremost, you do want to stay focused on the offer that first attracted the person. So keep the language concise and relevant. You want to make sure to include testimonials or customer reviews about the offer to build trust. Next, you want to make sure the layout positions the content in the best way possible. Make sure your landing page design is consistent with your overall website to create a seamless brand experience. Remember, we talked about how important the brand is and having brand ambassadors and celebrating your brand that is what you created. So at every possible moment, even for a landing page, you want to be expressing your brand through that. Anytime a person engages with you, you want them to see your brand. So clearly display the key information in order of priority. This could be, for example, such as leading with your call to action and details like privacy terms as you scroll down. It creates a nice flow for the page without feeling cluttered. Make sure you're creating a sense of urgency by using language such as sign up today or available only for a limited time. Include social share links or recommend additional content to engage people further. And be very creative. Make sure you're keeping people's attention by being different, by being innovative, by being maybe unusual at times or eye-catching, such as using videos or interesting high-quality visuals or animation. Now, you have your brand. You know what your business is. You know the message that you want to send. If a major focus of your landing page is to be creative in keeping people's attention, well, let's sit on that. What would that look like for your business? How would you develop that? What ideas come to mind? What would it look like now? You can create it now in your mind without going to a computer, without going to a piece of paper. You can create it right now. You know your brand, you know your message. So what would you do on the page to attract attention? And that's what we really want you to do here at Shift. We want you to take advantage of this education, of the knowledge, of the time, but also let your mind relax, settle down. You've gone through a lot, you've dealt with a lot, you know how important your business is to you, so you know how much pressure you put on yourself, but you also know how much of an impact you're making on your customers, and hopefully you are treating them like gold, and you are celebrating. But this is time to focus on you and what you want and what you see for the future of your business or your next project. So what would that look like? Make a landing page now. What are your top 3 key messages that you want your audience to hear? What are 3 great ways to express your brand? Think about that and really focus on it. Doing what you think would be best. And now we're going to talk about another thing you can consider when it comes to converting these leads. And that is, especially as you're going through these creations and you're developing new projects, where you're also implementing them and refurbishing them and maximizing them at all points, consider usability testing. So this is a process to test different landing page options to learn what creates the best experience. So you're going to test different landing pages to learn what creates the best experience. Going back to showcasing your brand. It's really a great way to see, though, how easy a design is for a group of users to use. It usually involves observing users as they complete tests to see where they encounter problems, experience confusion, or have a positive experience and why. So to start, step 1, review your competitors' landing pages, and even better, look beyond your direct competitors. Check out businesses that are totally different than yours. This is going to provide you with some external perspective and spark some creative ideas for you to test. spend some time working on your landing page, because it'll definitely pay off to convert leads to customers. And that's ultimately what we want. We want to make sure you're applying this right away. So go back and rewatch this maybe 3, 4 times, 5 times. Write down what you need to write down. That's why we record these. That's why we put it all in one place so you can easily access it if you do miss some valuable pieces of information. And once you have this, once you start developing your project, you can then work on reshaping it so that it really expresses the message you want. But it starts now. It's all about getting it going. After you watch the video, take 10 minutes, start mapping it out on paper. This is really the next step. You've done the creative thinking, you've done the deep level of thought. Now it's about putting it on paper. So take the time to do that for yourself. See how much of an impact it's going to have on the future of your business. And we definitely want to hear how it goes. So we'll finish it up there. I hope this content was very valuable, and we will see you next time for part 4. Take care, everybody.